How you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Jasmine.
And what am I interviewing you about?
Gang violence.
How do you feel about gang violence?
I think it needs to stop. It got crazy in the past couple years.
And how did it get crazy?
Everybody started dying.
How? Can you give me
They be getting
examples?
shot, locked up, shot again, and then they die.
How do you feel about gang violence?
I feel like it's very stupid and unnecessary, and I feel like it's just stupid because half of the people that get killed in gang violence are not even like that.
When you say like that, what do you mean?
They're not about that. That's not the way that they were brought up. They just following people.
Has anybody that you know been in a gang?
I know a whole bunch of people in the gang.
What gang?
A whole bunch. Crip, YGs, YSG, Blood.
Did you just throw up a gang sign?
I'm not in a gang, but I know a lot of people in the gang.
Do you know about gangs? Like,
I don't really know much about
what's the difference between Crips and Bloods?
Crips wear blue, Bloods wear red.
I'm 18
Gangs do
years
you know
old.
about?
I mean, most common gangs, and then there's a gang that's made up of blocks, like where you live is a gang now.
Okay, so what is 280?
I don't know. I heard it was ratchet. I don't know. Why 280 out of all gangs?
I don't know. It just popped up in my head. YG.
I don't know. I know what it is, but it's stupid. I feel like it's fake. I feel like YG is something that they came up with. I think all these gangs started out as like little cliques and little crews and stuff, like dancing and stuff, and then out of nowhere,
Dancing?
I think it was dancing. Right? That Bloods and Crips came from California.
Mm-hmm.
YG started in the corner over there. Like you can't really compare the two. Like you could go to California and say, "What's YG?"
How do you
what is
feel
YG?
about gang violence in the Bronx?
Honestly, I really don't care.
Damn.
Because people that's involved, they don't care about us.
Why don't they care?
Because they don't, obviously.
Why? You said that gangs like come apart from your area, your block.
Some now these days, yeah, like a block represents, like my hood represents the gang.
So
Like where you from affects what like who you are to people. Like you can't go on certain blocks because you from a certain block.
So what gang is affiliated with your block?
No gangs. They just call wash side. And people from other places can't go over there.
Why
I
can't
don't
they go
know.
over there?
They could go, but people they're gonna like, if a bunch of boys on my block if they don't recognize another group of boys, then it's what y'all doing over here? Y'all can't be over here and all this stuff. I think it's stupid because
So they start stuff?
I think all blocks is like that.
How do you feel about violence in the world?
Regular
In the
gang
world.
violence in the world.
Anything.
Violence is obviously something nobody wants to be involved in. It's just stupid, but we can't stop people from being violent because some people, their brains don't even operate correctly. Some people, that's all they know. Like that's what they grew up seeing. Some people just, I don't know. You never know what's going on in somebody's head. It's just stuff that people do.
So are you saying because people are unmentally stable that they're violent?
Most of them.
Most of them, not all?
Not all of them. Some people know exactly what they're doing and they still do things just because they don't have a conscience. Like they have not even because they just don't care. They don't care about going to jail. But then that makes me wonder if they are mentally stable. Like you don't care if you go to jail for life because you kill somebody. Maybe something gotta be wrong with you. Like, I don't know.
Okay. Have you witnessed gang violence
I've
personally?
never witnessed anyone dying, but I've seen people getting jumped, beat up, over dumb stuff like gangs like that, YGs and YB stuff, and Crip and Blood and all that other stupid stuff. It's not necessary.
And how do you feel about that?
I think it needs to stop. It's really a waste of time, and it's losing a lot of young people that have a big future ahead of them, and it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it.
When it happens in front of you, what do?
I run.
So you don't even help? You don't
They
call the
not doing
police?
it.
You don't call the police?
Nigga, they be down the block, not doing nothing.
But you can't tip them off?
They know what they do. They know. They can hear.
So, if you was getting
I would
jumped...
call the police. I would call the police if I witnessed something.
Alright, so if you were getting jumped by a gang, would you think anybody would call to help?
I doubt it. People
Why?
try to stay out of people's business, and that's how people also get killed because people ignore the signs.
Yeah. What? Can you give me some examples of the signs?
Like, if you see someone running and a whole group of people chasing them, there must be a reason why they're running. They're not running for no reason. I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's okay.
Oh, really?
Really?
Do you know anyone?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know some people that's in gangs, and I know some people that think they're in gangs. So it's
what's
like
the difference?
there's a difference because some people, I don't know why they think they're in gangs, but maybe it's a fake gang. I don't know. But I know some people in gangs, but they're older. Like it's people my age. I'm 17. It's people my age that think they're in gangs and they're not. They stay running around acting stupid.
Other than that, what's the difference?
Crips thought this, Bloods thought this.
Why do they have what people call beef, static, or animosity?
Beef now is not really beef. It's over petty stuff. Beef is when your mother cannot walk out the door without her getting popped. Beef is when you have to walk your little sister to school every day because someone might kidnap her and kill her. That's beef. Someone stepping on your Jordan by mistake is not beef.
Do you think, if you told the police about this, or anybody else did, that it would affect their way of living?
I doubt it. Because people know already the signs and everything that's going on, and they still live their lives the same way they did it, even if they didn't know.
How do you feel about jail members and gangs still throwing it up in jail?
I mean, in jail it's a different story because jail you have to protect yourself no matter what because you don't know like what can happen to you in jail. But like, I don't really know. Because in jail it's a different story because you have to represent in jail, I believe, because if you don't, you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna think you're soft, you're gonna start messing with you, and you're gonna get beat up.
Have you watched any, like, you know those TV shows that, like, do documents about gangs or kids going into violence or whatever? How do you feel about those? Do you feel those educate people, or are they just, like, amusing for people to watch?
I think that it's exploiting everything. People already know about gangs. People already know what's going on with the youth of today and our society and all that other stuff. Putting it on a TV show is not going to help it. I don't think it's going to help. That's just exploiting it and bringing it out.
I'm Jamaican.
How's the violence in Jamaica? I heard they chop people up.
Well, Jamaicans, they're violent, but it's only when you provoke them.
How would I provoke a Jamaican?
By provoking them.
How?
You don't know how you provoke somebody?
No.
How to answer that? You don't know how when you provoke somebody? It's like when you keep pushing their buttons, then they get violent. They don't just get violent and act crazy for no reason.
So let's say I just kept pushing your buttons. Would you pour acid on me?
No, because I don't have any.
So what would you do?
I don't know.
Would you stab me in the face?
I don't have a knife.
Would you poke my eyes out with your fingers?
No.
Alright, then
They
get it
walk
out.
around shooting us and shit, stabbing people, raping grandmas and shit. They don't care about us, so why am I even care? Let's go ahead and kill each other.
So, do you have any siblings?
Yes.
So let's say, God forbid, one of them were in a gang and they were doing this stuff. How would you feel?
one of them wouldn't be in the gang. My mom whooped their ass. Even though they grown. So, they wouldn't be.
Okay.
And
But I just asked you.
I live on White Plains Road.
Mm.
And that's all I'm telling you. I'm not telling you my bill number and all that. My building number.
Isn't there a gang around there?
There's a lot.
Can you give me some examples?
YBs, YGs, that M shit. I forgot what it's called. BMB. Some M shit. I don't know.
Okay, can you tell me what YGs, YBs, and B&B is?
The same thing. A bunch of boys being stupid.
Have you ever witnessed a crime dealing with these groups?
Kinda.
What you mean, kinda?
I mean, I didn't see them kill anyone, but
A crime of any sort.
yeah.
What crime?
I see them rob old people. I see them beat up girls. I see them steal from people.
You're saying this like it doesn't save you.
Because it's like, I don't care about them.
Damn.
Because it's like, you have to get involved with them for them to... Well, the ones that I know about, you have to get involved with them for them to want to do something to you. And if you're not involved with them, then why are you worried about them? And if you're involved with them, then I don't care about you. Because the gang. And you're not gonna love the fact that he's in a gang, but you really can't do anything about it.
Alright, let's say. Have you witnessed somebody getting stabbed in a fight, like a regular street fight?
Getting stabbed? No, but I saw people get cut.
And how did you feel in the moment?
I kept on looking.
You don't have no feelings?
I mean, because it's like people that's involved in fights like that, I don't care about them. No, it's because they put themselves in that predicament. They'd be sad about them. They don't even care about themselves because they put themselves in that position in the first place.
But what if it's like an innocent bystander?
Yeah,
Like-
then I'm gonna care.
Like that girl on the Mount Eden that used to come on the trains and just splash people's faces and walk off.
Then I would care. Because those people were innocent. They was involved in nothing like that. But people that are involved and they stand there and they go towards it, then I don't care about them.
How do you feel like social media is handling violence, like gang violence and stuff like that? Because there are fighting videos on Facebook.
I think they're encouraging it. That's what I think.
Do you think these videos should be banned?
I don't think they should be banned, but I think they should be less.
Like censored?
No, they should put less stuff like that on the media and put more of the stuff that like show what happens if you do stuff like that. Because teens, they're really using that to get famous. I don't know why, but they are.
Can you give me an example of a
Example.
famous person who got famous off of Facebook or a video or Twitter?
I don't know them by name, but it's a lot of people. A lot of people. And you have boys nowadays.
Exposing girls.
No, you have boys nowadays. They come in violence against females to make themselves famous.
Chris Brown?
Chris Brown was already famous, so. Like boys, like regular boys on the block, on the corner. Regular boys. So they use that to get famous. So when the media put it out there, they're actually using the media to get famous.
Interesting. Do you feel your answers will educate other people?
I think what I just said, everybody knows already or should know. So I mean, if it does educate some people, that's good. But I just hope everybody knew, like already. Like I hope that wasn't a surprise to certain people, because I don't think anybody should feel gang violence or any kind of violence is the right thing to do.